For decades, our nation has battled against the elements in order to supply electricity to its inhabitants for survival. Today, our struggle remains to supply a constant flow of energy to homes and businesses, and has become increasingly less effective as new problems arise. Lowering costs while meeting customer demands is not easy. Maintaining a healthy crew that can get the job done is nearly unheard of, and trimming branches back from the lines just isn't cutting it. Fortunately, there's a crew that has what it takes to regain control. Using cutting-edge strategic management techniques, Hoosier Heritage Management thinks they have what it takes to resolve the issues from the roots. Effectiveness for this challenge requires educating employees on safety and conflict resolution, treating customers and employees with respect, and a cost-efficient tree removal process, all the while adhering to standards required by law.
We do all the pre-planning ahead of time, so that means we talk to every member. We don't do any work on anybody's property until we actually talk to them, either in person or on the phone, or we get a written agreement from them before we do anything.
We take into consideration their properties, the trees that we want to remove, how they appreciate them, and we just do what is asked of us. What we say we're going to do, we do it. This way they are happy when we leave, they get what they want, what they expected, and the utility gets what they want. And everybody goes away happy.
Everything that we've tried to do, we've tried to make sure that from the very beginning, from the first time we meet them at the door till the time that trucks leave a person's property, that we have done everything exactly the way we told them we would do it, and to keep everything to our standards.
We go to a member's house, we start telling them about what we're doing and what we want to do. We can also inform them, of the dangers of the tree being in the line or near the line.
Our training process starts with making sure that we hire the person with not necessarily the right skills, but with the right heart. The person that wants to do the right thing, even though they may have been banged up a little and may have been mistreated other places.
Oh, it's a lot different here. And if you don't know something, you ask and they'll teach you. It's a work environment that you want to come to.
We serve the people who serve us so well.
We don't shame base. We do not put people down. We actually care about the members, we care about the utility, we care about each other, we care about the management.
And they in turn learn the skills necessary to perform and be productive, not only for Hoosier Heritage Management, the members of UDWI-REMC, but also for their families and the community as a whole.
They get up, want to come to work, want to do a good job, they want to stand by their quality. You carry that with you, you take it home with you. It just makes your home life better, it makes your life with your friends. You just have such a positive outlook on everything when everything's going good, and that's what HHM's done for us.
We're out here today to clear out the power line. We're going to take down these trees over here and clear that all back 20 feet away from the power line.
The most important thing is the job briefing. That is the number one and most important tool. You go over what are the hazards of the area, the surrounding area, because that keeps everybody safe.
We train our employees before we even allow them in the field. Obviously we're always learning on the job. We're trying to make ourselves better as we go, but they get extensive training before they even go to the field so they can do their job professionally, and we stand by our quality of work, so we want people to know what they're doing when they're out there.
We're all OSHA certified, 10-hour course. It's basically for safety.
There is a lot of safety issues that people have to look at in order to do the job. You have to not only do the job according to what the rules and regulations are, but also make sure that you're doing it in the safest possible way.
go through and we cut the trees, clean the floor of the right-of-ways. That's when Tyler can come through and his crews, and they can spray behind us, and to maintain that ground cover doesn't grow up and be a nuisance to the power lines.
They get all the removals, get all the trims, and then we'll come through and just make sure that the base is staying clean. And if we get enough of the woody stems treated, eventually the grass and the native flowers can still grow through it, and eventually there won't be anything in the right of way.
HHM, especially for me, has been a big thing because I served 8 years in the Marine Corps. So coming to a company, it's almost like it's another smaller version. Everybody helps the other man out and lifts us all up. That's the main thing.
Oh yeah, I love it every day. I enjoy coming to work, even in the snow.
We're family, we're friends on the outside of this as well. And that's the big thing about the company.
It's a family. It's a family unit. It's not just a bunch of guys out there working to make a paycheck to make a living. It is a family unit.
It's not just a tree company, it's more like a family. The group of guys, how they care about each other.